الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلي وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى أهله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد. منهاج السالكين, the part of the wayfarer, book of transaction, Kitab Al Buyuu. Conditions of a transaction. The default ruling on it is that it is permissible. Allah says, وَحَلَّ اللَّهُ الْبَيْعَ وَحَرَّمَ الرِّبَا وَحَرَّمَ الرِّبَا. Allah has made trading permissible and usury impermissible. All objects of real estate, animals, furniture, and other things are permissible to draw a contract on as long as the conditions for the sale or the trade are met. The greatest conditions are 1. Mutual consent, as Allah says, إِلَّا أَن تَكُونَ تِجَارَةً عَن تَرَدٍّ مِنْكُمْ, except it is a trade amongst you through mutual consent. 2. Freedom from gharar, uncertainty, and ignorance, since the Prophet said, Naha an bay'il gharar. A trade which includes gharar is prohibited, recorded by Muslim. This includes the following forms of sales: a sale of runaway, a slave, and the wandering animal; a sale in which one says to other, I will sell you whatever I choose from one of these two merchandises, or he says, I will sell to you as far as this pebble I draw riches; selling whatever is in the womb of a female slave, or the fruit that a tree will bear; what is in the stomach of a pregnant woman. This implies whether the gharar is in the price or in the product. 3. The contracting party must be the owner of the object or has authority concerning its sale, be seen an adult. 4. That the transaction does not incorporate any riba usury. It is reported the authority of Ubad that the Messenger of Allah said, الذهب بالذهب والفضة بالفضة والبر بالبر والشعير بالشعير والثمر بالتمر والملح بالملح مثلا بمثل سواء بسواء يدا بيد، فإذا اختلفت هذه الأصناف فبيعوه كيف شئتم إذا كان يدا بيد، فمن زاد أو استزاد فقد أربى. Trade gold for gold, silver for silver, wheat for wheat, grain for grain, dates for dates, and salt for salt, same for same, like for like, and hand in hand. If these types differ, trade gold for gold, silver for silver, wheat for wheat, grain for grain, dates for dates, and salt for salt, same for same for same, like for like, and hand in hand. If these types differ, then sell how you want as long as it is hand in hand. Whoever increases or asks for an increase has fallen into usury. So a measurable commodity is not to be sold or traded for another measurable commodity as the same type except according to these two conditions. And the same applies to commodities that are weighed. If something that is measured is traded for something that is measured, or something that is weighed for something that is weighed, but the products vary, then it is permissible with the condition that possession is taken before parting. If something that is measured is sold or traded for something that is weighed, or vice versa, then it is permissible even if possession takes place after parting. Additionally, ignorance of equality is like having knowledge of disparity. This is similar to the Prophet's prohibition of muzabana, which is agreed upon. However, he gave a concession for araya, the transaction of debts by way of estimation, for anything that is less than 5 wasqas, for the one who is in need of a ripe debt but does not have the money to purchase it, he can do it with the estimation. 5. The constructed object should not be legally forbidden. Sales become forbidden under the following circumstances: A. Either the product is itself forbidden, as the Prophet prohibited the sale of alcohol, dead animals, and idols. B. It can be forbidden due to causing the severing of relationship between the Muslims. For example, the Prophet forbid buying in opposition to another, or bidding against another, and the Najash The Prophet also forbade the sale and the separation of related slaves. Where the seller knows that the buyer will use the goods in disobedience to Allah, such as buying walnuts and eggs for gambling, or buying weapons to steal sedition or for highway robbery. The Prophet also prohibited the resident from going out to meet the caravans carrying the merchandise. Regarding this, he said, لا تلقوا جلبا فمن تلقاه فاشترى منه فإذا آتى سيده سوق فهو بالخيار. Do not go out to meet the incoming merchandise. Whoever goes out to meet it buys from it, and when its owner reaches the marketplace, he says that he overpaid, has the option to maintain the transaction or cancel it. If there's any cheating involved, as the Prophet said, whoever cheats is not from us. Man ghashana falaysa minna. The following are clear examples of riba. Usually, using deception through the use of inner sale with immediate repurchase, such as the case when an individual sells a merchandise or on credit for 100 and then repurchases it from the buyer in cash at a lesser price, or vice versa. Using deception by transforming the debt, using deception to deal as an interest through the use of loans, such as giving a loan with the condition of benefiting from some of the loan money, or getting something as compensation for it. In this case, such a loan has an incurred benefit which makes it riba. For using deception by selling silver jewelry along with another commodity which is different in kind, so silver, or selling a mud or bread with money for only money. سئل النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم عن بيع تمر بالرطب فقال أينقص إذا جف قلنا نعم قال فنهى عن ذلك. The Prophet was asked about the selling or trading of dried dates for ripe dates. He asked, does it decrease when it dries? We said yes, so he prohibited it. The Prophet also بيع السبرة من التمر لا يعلم مكيلها بالكيل المسمى من التمر. He prohibited selling or trading a heap or dried dates whose measure is unknown for a fixed measure of dried dates. Concerning the sale of the obligation for something described that is specified, it is subject to the following conditions. If it is sold to the one on whom it is due, then it is permissible on the condition of collecting its compensation before parting. This is because the Prophet said, لا بأس أن تأخذها بسعر يومها ما لم تفترق وبينكما شيء. There is no harm if they take it for its daily price, as long as do not depart while there is still something between them unpaid. If it is said to other than the one on whom it is due, then it is not permissible, because it will be a form of gharar, uncertainty.